Talking about playing it small. I told my husband I wanted to get married in a castle. He made my dream come true. But just imagine the look on my face when we was in there bouncing around. Okay? Playing it small. Now, let's go there. Okay? Because to be honest, that's the real block. When it boils down to it, at the end of the day, the real block is playing it small when we know we could step it up to 1,000. Can we elaborate on this for a little while? Good. I'm glad that you're able to take a few moments out your day to discover some things about yourself so you can unlock some of this potential that's been stagnant and sitting around. Especially if this is the women out here like me, you 40 plus, and you've been surviving more than thriving. This is for you. We're about to get into this and just talk about how money is not just paper and numbers. It's spiritual, it's emotional, it's ancestral, it's historical, it's personal. It has a lot to do with a lot of the things that are important to us, and that's why we talk about this idea and we discover ways to get better relationships with it and get better with it. So you ready for this soul stirring conversation? Let's get into it. Welcome back to the channel, ladies. Stacks from scratch. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is me, your host, your homegirl, your favorite homegirl on this whole internet, Mrs. Latoya Slater. And that's right, you already know. If you've been here before, you can just call me Toya. I'm so glad you're here today because this video, playing it small, that's the real block. I'm hoping that this is going to change the trajectory for some of you and transform your ideas about staying behind. So what is playing it small? Let's just say, what does it look like? Okay. Because if playing it small was a calorie, a diet, we'll have abs around here. We'll be having we wouldn't have chicken wings around here, you know? So what does that look like? Playing it small. Is that me? Is that you? You know, I know you asking yourself now. Is that me? Am I doing that? How would I know? And let's keep it real. If you ever dimmed your light and knew you was dimming your light and you found yourself doing this around certain crowds or certain individuals just to keep the peace, maybe at work, maybe at a family gathering, and you've caught yourself doing this, raise your eyebrows right now. Caught you. I knew it. I see you. Me too. Me too. I have been in these situations where I didn't want to be the center of attention so much. And I've been accused of trying to be when I really wasn't. So we're going to break this down today and what playing small really looks like and what it does to our personality and what it does to our pocketbook. So it's not just about playing the background or not applying for something that you know you could do or have. Playing small, like when you undercharging for your service or your products, or you second guessing yourself around different groups or different people out loud, or even in a room full of people, you'll second guess yourself. You'll say yes to things that you really don't have interest in or you really don't want to be involved in. This is playing it small, and this is a big setback for us, girl, because you can't keep your prices low just because you're scared that people gonna leave. Let them leave and bring in the new. The ones who can afford that 10% increase, they are there. And see, this goes back to our scarcity thinking and limited thinking. Feeling like it's just not going to be enough people. Nobody can afford this. People don't have enough money to do this. This is backward thinking. We have to stop this and calling out Calling out business a little side hustle or a little thing. My little thing I'm doing. My little side hustle thing. When it's really a full blown vision and a great idea and profitable idea for success. You playing it too small. And it's time for us to step on out here like the grown women that we are. And look, stand silent when you know you need to say something. It's a very immature way for us to be performing in these days. It's time we start speaking up so we can see that money drop. It's the only way we're going to really acquire the status and respect that we have to have if we want to get to that place of wealth and security. Because don't get it twisted. I know a lot of y'all like to say, I'm humble. I know your pastors like to tell you, be humble. But this is different than being humble. And I'm not telling anybody to be humble. Because me, personally, I can't be humble no more. But if you choose that condition, perfectly all right. However, it's not the same because playing it small is more like self betrayal, going against what you really know, going against what you really feel, and doing the opposite of that. That is more of a self betrayal, self denial, and self sabotage. Now, you could quote it, or we could just call it what it is. It's a homegirl truth. It's true for so many of us, and this is where it comes from. Let's talk about that. Because if we could get to the background of things and bring the triggers out, we can start to point them out before they start to come into play with us. Okay, so where these come from, and stop thinking you crazy. You're not crazy. This is not just about your level of competency. This is about how you were raised, things that you were exposed to, what you were taught about money, and the roles you've been expected to fulfill in your family life and your reality. Be nice. Don't be loud. You too loud. I had people tell me that a lot. You so loud. Oh, girl, you so loud. It's my personality. Be grateful. They tell us that you need to stay grateful and for what you got. Don't, right before you start asking for more, you need to be grateful. At least you got to be grateful for what you got. Okay, I am. And at the same time, I'm asking for more. I'm stepping outside of my norm. It comes from people telling us as mothers, we're not supposed to complain. We're not supposed to have bad days, down days, slow days, miscommunications. We're not supposed to have these type of faults as moms. This is the way it was explained to us. And that's why when we do have meltdowns, people look at us and think we crazy. They want to label us. When the truth is we just playing too small and staying in these zones that's not really meant for us to stay there forever. These zones come into play in our life and we fall into these states for a lesson, for a amount of time, not a permanent place. There must come a time when we have developed the maturity to step out and step up and shine that light for the world to see. And another thing we hear them say, you too old to be starting over. And there we go again, sitting in the back burner like we don't have what it takes or we can't make a statement that will add value, playing it small. And see, we internalize these ideas in our minds and we feel like we have to catch ourselves when we shine it. Oh, wait a minute, hold up. Do I really want to take center stage right now? And it makes us a little hesitant. But I want us to start training our minds to be a little selfish with the moment. Not telling you to be too much, but you know what's really too much and what's not. I'm going to tell you what's too much. Living a life that you have outgrown. That's too much. It's time for you to step out. And this is how playing small is blocking the money. You won't raise your prices. afraid that your clients will step off and go to your competitors, then you're underpaid. You don't tell people what you do. You don't talk about what you do enough. You don't give yourself enough pats on the back. This makes you invisible. You self-sabotage, and I'm speaking directly into this mirror, into this camera, to you and I. You self-sabotage when good things start happening, then you stay stuck repeating the same cycle over and over. We don't celebrate ourselves enough. This is where playing small blocks the money. We stop. We don't want to start, and we quit. We abort early on, prematurely, on good ideas, because it's not the perfect time, because the money haven't came the way we was waiting on it, because the people haven't supported like we thought so, because the post didn't get the likes or the views that we thought it should get. We're not really gaining attention in the social media. We let these paralyze us, and this paralysis causes us to stay broke. Now, see, I talked about that before. Money moves toward certainty. It will arrive to the confident. You don't need to be loud or hasteful. You just need to be clear, bold, and available. And here's how we're going to do that. We're going to stop playing small right now. I want you to put a crown in the comments right now. You're going to stop playing small and get out of this shadow and start showing up like the woman that you are becoming. Not the one you've been shrinking in behind. Now, you're going to try this. Today, I want you to change your bio on your social medias. I want you to go in there and add some glam to it. Give yourself some oomph. Learn how to applaud for yourself so the universe can applaud you with you. I want you to do this today. Number one, change your bio on your social medias to reflect who you really are. Give yourself some praise. Two, I want you to raise your prices on one of your products. Raise it by 2%, 5%, 10%. Give your product a raise. Three, I want you to say one thing this week that's scary to you. I want you to say this out loud. I'm going to have 100,000 subscribers in the next 3 months. Ooh. Sent shivers through my bone. It's scary. It's scary to want to be great. But once you step into that understanding, everything gets a lot easier for you to feel the greatness. So you're going to say one thing that scares you. I want you to do this today. And finally, number 4, I want you to dress yourself up so that you look like your next level, and take a picture. I didn't say you had to post it, but you should. I want you to dress yourself up today. Put yourself on the next level in your mind. So that's what we're going to do to stop playing small today. Your challenge, you got 4 things. You're going to change your bio. You're going to raise a price. You're going to say one thing, one scary thing, and you're going to dress yourself up for the next level. You can do it, get it, girl. And I'm watching, and I'm so proud of you all. Now, if you're still here and this hits home for you, that means you're ready for the money mirror video. And I want you to change the way you see yourself by changing your beliefs. And I want you to click on the next video. Join me over there so we can start changing our bank accounts and right along with our beliefs, okay? And if you're playing small in life, this is your cue. Now you know what it is that's keeping you behind, that's keeping you underpaid, that's keeping you blocked from the wealth. Now we can step on the gas. Go ahead and hit the like button. Share this with a homegirl who you know got what it takes. She just need a little nudge, a little direction. Share this with her and let her know to come on over to the Get It Girl gang, where we are combining the mindset with the money. And I will see you over there in the next video.